Hello, dear soul. I want to take a moment to introduce the Love Letters from Aphrodite course, which we are beginning on March 26th and which is continuing through all of April. Once a week, we will meet up to go deeper with the Goddess Aphrodite teachings. So when I ask people which goddess is most significant to them or they feel closest to, many will answer Aphrodite because she has such a strong and powerful love glow in her energy field that many people, it's like she will get a lot of attention, even though she's not physically here as a goddess at this time, except that she's embodied in you and me and everyone, and we can choose to allow her love to flow in through us even deeper and let it become our own expression of love. So the course is called Love Letters from Aphrodite, and there's a specific reason for that. Back in autumn, I was asked and guided to open the energy field to you can say, communicate with the goddesses about the future for these goddess teachings that I'm a channel of. And they said that the goddess Aphrodite had some letters for me, or the letters from us. And they were letters about how to embody love, pleasure, and desire in a deeper way, and that we would need it for this time. She actually asked me, so have you wondered what your future self wants you to know at this time of your journey, at this time in Earth's history? And that was when the inspiration for this course came down, that this is something we are all meant to, everyone who feels called are meant to go deeper with. So if you followed me for a while, you know I'm big on pleasure, that pleasure is one way to really take in life. And now she's introducing desire as well. So the 5-part course, which actually has turned into a 6-part course, but I will tell you more about that for those who will register. There is a bonus session that has been added in the end of the 5 sessions. But just to go through introducing the course as in the different parts. So first we will really go into the heart, and the heart is really, you can say, the chamber of love. That is really where we get to experience ourselves as love beings. And when we allow that love to really become as radical expression within us, you can say not dependent on anything. It's not a conditional love, it's an unconditional love. It's one that always flows through us and allows us to bathe in the love first. And that is not egoic, that is simply how energy works most cleverly, that you get to feel the love within you and then you get to extend it from there, because we cannot give something that we don't have. If we are not feeling love within ourselves, it's difficult or actually impossible to extend it. Often those we love the most are helping us to feeling this love, because when we look at them, we start filling ourselves up with love. But if we're looking at someone and judging someone as not a part of our love universe, we will start to shrink that love and deny that love for ourselves, not giving ourselves this love. Because everything we feel towards others flows through our own body first. So, perfect, Aphrodite. Said Aphrodite, this is enough for this first center. Then we will move into the sacral, our pleasure center. And the pleasure is really not only sexuality, which many things. It is the pleasure of the everyday experience. And when you become a really strong beacon for this pleasure within you, you really allow all experience to become active within this pleasure center, and it becomes much easier for you to receive gifts from others, receive experience that you love. But by not contracting, nothing will become like pushed away. It will be received in this pleasure center and filtered through your experience in a beautiful, beautiful way. And you will learn much more about that from Aphrodite, because there are so many things to this pleasure. I know for so many women, they have really diminished the importance of their own pleasure in their everyday experience. and might feel they're sacrificing themselves in this life for the pleasure of others. But really, the pleasure needs to flow through you first, and from there you have an endless supply of pleasure to share with others. And that can be through gifts, through way of supporting them, through words, through the gaze, through just your pure love and pleasure that is extended from your body to others. Remember, we are one, and that is actually what is meant when we say we are one. Your body and what you flow through your body is what you can share with others. Then we will also go into a place within the body which has a lot of myths tied to it. It's the yoni. And for you who might not are familiar with the word yoni, it's the female genitals. So when we are in this part of the body, we even more than the sacral have learned that this is the sexual part of the body. And the goddess said, Aphrodite says, yes, that too, the juicy sexuality resides here, but more importantly, your connection to earth, your connection to your body, your ability to stay safe within your body. And so many women have jumped out, and maybe you feel like that just hearing the word, no, I'm not going there. I'm not interested in a relationship, what I hear sometimes. But it's so important that we understand that it's more than that. It's actually our whole connection to our presence, to our human experience. And the last thing I'm asked to share about that is Aphrodite guides me to share that an overthinking mind is an underactive yoni and sacral, because the energy is supposed to be, when we're in balance, equally distributed throughout our bodies. And if we're not allowing ourselves to be present in our whole body, we are denying that part of our body, not allowing a healthy energy flow, which is actually our anchor, our grounding center into the earth. So this is very much an embodiment course, embodiment of all the delicious vibrations and your ability to hold this vibration, even in surroundings that might not usually have felt like a place you could express love and feel pleasure or feel the desire to be there. Suddenly, when you allow yourself to be the anchor of it, to let these sensations within you be unconditional, they are not dependent on what happened outside of you. They are simply based on what you desire to have happening within you. Then the balance is unquestionable. Then the balance is really one where you can experience any situation and really hold a strong connection with your own body, with your own self. And the benefit of this is that you will stay connected with your own intuition and wisdom when you are connected in all of these energy centers. So I think that is enough about those 3 first parts of the course. We will also go in releasing ties to the past, stories from the past, and we will go in and rewrite the future scenarios, the future agreements, and the Akashic records, so you can align with the future you really decide. Not just for you, but for all the people you're involved with, for all of humanity, that you allow these higher potentials to come in to form in this physical experience. And then we have the bonus session, but more about that for you who registered. So this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful journey. So you can go in and you can register now. We still have spots available, and we have a limited number of participants to ensure that the settings is intimate, that you will have time to actually ask your questions. So the sessions are this way. The first hour I will channel Aphrodite. The second hour we will have questions and sharings and be able to go deeper with this, all of us together. There are payment plans available. If you're not able to pay the full amount up front, I will leave the link to register below, and you can go in and check out the course description. And feel free to email me if you feel called to join us. It's going to be an epic journey, I am sure. So the course is both going to be, it's going to be live, but if you cannot attend the live session, there will be a replay available. And Also, if you're a part of the world where you cannot attend the sessions live, we will have an extra Q&A for you that is earlier in the day, so you also have an opportunity to ask your questions live, and you will of course also be able to email me these questions. So Aphrodite, enough for today. This is the description of the Love Letters from Aphrodite course. Feel free to email me with any questions you might have, and otherwise I hope to see you on the 26th of March when we begin our journey. Lots of love.